Good day everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Teacher Allen. It's nice to see you again. For today's content, we are going to talk about conditional sentences. But before we start, allow me to code switch for you to be able to understand the topic easily. Let us begin with the definition of conditional sentences. Conditional sentences is used to speculate about what would happen, ano ang pwede o posibleng mangyari, what might have happened, o ano ang maaaring mangyari, and what we wish would happen, o ano ang nais nating mangyari. For you to easily get this, let us put this in this way. Condition. Ano nga ba ang condition? When we say condition, this is referring to something you must do, or a situation that must exist in order for something else to happen. May kondisyon, kumbaga. Let us say that you're asking an extra money to your mother, and your mother told you that bibigyan lang kita ng pera kung maghuhugas ka ng pinggan. So, for you to be able to get that extra money, you must do the condition. Kailangan mo munang hugasan ang mga pinggan. Kuha? That means conditional sentences is used to talk about some result that may happen only if the condition happened first. Now, in English, conditional sentences use the word if, not all the time but most of the time. And you do have to remember that not all sentences with the word if are conditional sentences. Hindi lahat ng makikita nyong mga pangungusap na merong if are conditional sentences. Bakit? Because the word if is a conjunction. Ibig sabihin, marami itong pwedeng gamit sa isang pangungusap. What is the basic structure of a conditional sentences? Regardless of different types, conditional sentences have two parts. This is the if clause and the main clause. The if clause that shows the condition and the main clause that shows the result. Remember that a clause is a group of words that consists of a subject and a verb. For example, if you put it in the fridge, the water freezes. This sentence can be separated in two clauses. First, the if clause, and second, the main clause. Now, in this sentence, the clauses can be inverted. We can say that the water freezes if you put it in the fridge. The meaning of the sentence will still be the same, and the only thing that you can observe is that there is no comma used on your sentence. Independent clause are a group of words that consist of subject and a verb. And this particular clause express a complete thought and can stand alone as a sentence. While a dependent clause, on the other hand, is a group of words also that consists of subject and a verb, but does not express a complete thought, meaning it cannot stand alone. Got it? In conditional sentence, the dependent clause is the if clause, and the independent clause is the main clause. I repeat, the dependent clause in the conditional sentence is the if clause, and the independent clause in the conditional sentence is the main clause. In writing conditional sentences, there are two rules that you have to remember. First, if the dependent clause comes first before the independent clause, you have to use comma. But if your independent clause comes first before your dependent clause, no need to use comma. Meaning to say, if the if clause comes first before your main clause, use comma. But if your main clause comes first before your if clause, no need to use a comma. Let's have another example. If I only pass the test, I would celebrate and party. Can you guess what is the if clause in the sentence that shows condition? Got it! This is the if clause in the sentence. Now, can you identify which is the main clause in the sentence? Correct! This is the main clause in the sentence. Can you try to invert the clauses in the sentence? Okay, so what would the sentence be? If you have the same answer like this, your answer is right. Very good. Remember the rule that you apply on your answer. No need to use comma because the independent clause comes first before your dependent clause. Nice job! Just remember this. Discover, enjoy, and experience the challenging adventure of learning English 9 as subject. See you on our next vlog. Bye!